And much to my surprise, even with that, even with those drone kills and those drones fighting, IdrA still being a beast, macroing up. He still has more drones than Sen. And look at this. There's got to be a corruptor or an overseer on the map somewhere. IdrA has used the corruption ability on Sen, and there is the corruptor. And as you can see, or sorry, contaminate, not corruption. It was changed in a recent patch. This is the most recent patch before the beta went down. So here comes IdrA. He's going to try to do a little offensive on his own, but I think that was an unwise decision. These Zerglings get a complete surround on these Roaches. There's just no way that he's going to be able to get these Roaches anywhere, and he realizes this, just letting them auto-attack, doing maximum damage to those Zerglings before they are eventually taken out. And we can see Sen is pulling up his own lair here, doing a little offensive with his Zerglings. He's going to probably rush back over here, but there are enough Roaches that it's not going to make any difference. And I'm not sure why IdrA has this lair so far. He has no lair buildings. The only thing he has was this Overseer, and we'll see if he is extremely effective in using it. That lair might have been worthwhile to get so early. And he's gonna go, I think he's gonna go for another Contaminate, and he does. He goes for that Contaminate on Sen's lair just as it finished. That wasn't the best. If he had just been a little earlier, Contaminate, I believe, does actually pause the morph to lair, or supposing it's the evolution to lair. So the only thing that did for IdrA right now is to delay possibly the Overlord research. I'm not positive, but I do think that larvae are not affected if you are to freeze the lair with Contaminate, as you can just select them and hit morph. Similar to if I were to just go like this, I could just hit morph. But let's see what else is going on. Sen getting the Roach speed upgrade here. IdrA turning to his macro mode, getting that missile weapons upgrade, this range for his Roaches and possibly Hydras, probably Hydras. Here comes Sen, he's throwing down an expansion at his gold, and just on time, we can see that IdrA's going to knock down these rocks to do the same, and I think that was in response to this Overlord seeing that hatchery go down. Sen is getting his Hydralisk Den, and I'm looking, I guess IdrA does not yet have his own Hydralisk Den, even though he is very well known for huge macro mass Hydralisks. And as I thought, he is throwing down this expansion at the gold, so they're both going to have their gold expansion up. Sen's going to be a little ahead, but given that IdrA's been ahead in drone count the entire game, I don't think that's going to make any huge difference. And Sen does have these Hydras out first. We did see in game 3 that the Hydras were the difference in the Roach battle. So if IdrA doesn't pull out his own Hydralisk Den first, oh, there it is. But if Sen can capitalize on the timing difference, he might be able to do some damage. But it doesn't look like he's going to do that. I'm not sure where he's taking these Zerglings. I guess he's just going for a little scout around. Probably going to see if this expo's up. But these Roaches are just waiting to chomp, or rather throw acid on these Zerglings here. And we do see Sen, he just got that range. He's getting that range upgrade for his Hydralisks. So is IdrA though, so in the end that Hydralisk timing didn't matter. And they both are going to get that range upgrade at the exact same time. But IdrA is getting level 2 range and level 1 armor upgrades. He's already got the level 1 range, or sorry, yeah, ranged attacks. And Sen is only on ranged upgrade 1, and he has no armor, so IdrA is going to be ahead in the upgrade count quite a bit. And Sen does have 2 evolution chambers, but he is low on gas, so he's not using one. This one is just sitting stationary, doing nothing. And both players right now just doing a little dance trying to snipe around overlords, but IdrA getting his overlord speed upgrade just in time saves this overlord from certain death. And that has got to be one happy overlord. And not much going on right now. They are just dancing back and forth, massing up. Let's see where they are at. 163 to 190 food. So Sen is slightly behind, but he's quickly catching up. He's got 3 bases, and we're gonna see a 200-200 battle, I'm pretty sure, very soon. IdrA throwing around his overlords to keep tabs on everything, repositioning so there's no chance of a Nidus drop. Not that there is a chance of that anyway, because Sen has no Nidus network, but IdrA does not know that. And here comes, oh, so Sen is throwing up this hatchery, and the overlord that was going right to this position to scout it out was intercepted by Basilisks. IdrA does have another overlord here. He could move here to scout that out, but I'm not sure he is going to do that. But he is going to throw down this hatchery anyway. So they are going to be still perfectly even on bases, 4 base to 4 base. This overlord is going to be taken out. Sen doing a little scouting with these 2 Lings. He sees this army and he doesn't want a piece of it, but Sen is caught out of position by these Roaches in this choke point, and he's going to be forced to fight, and he's going to get a little extra damage taken. And these choke points are going to be, I think, what is going to determine the winner of this match. And IdrA throwing down a Spire right now. Sen is getting the... Sorry, IdrA is getting the Infestor. The Infestor energy, and it's hidden over here, which is why I did not notice it. But it is done. So those Infestors are going to have the extra 25 energy when they pop out. Meaning they are going to be able to use Fungal Growth immediately after spawning. He's getting a 5th base here. So he has... This one's mined out. This is almost mined out. This is still good. This is still obviously very new. So after these 2 are mined out, it's gonna pretty much be 3 base versus 3 base. Yeah, these are pretty. This is a little more minerals here, but he did have put more drones on his gold, so this has quite a bit left. Or sorry, not as much left compared to IdrA's.